Chat on blocked words. Oh wow, I got one like already. Um, live chat on anyone can chat. No message delay. Hi, who's here? Hi guys. I don't know who's here. Welcome to my live. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, it's Patricia. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Patricia. How are you? I'm finishing my hair only now. Welcome. Thank you for that like. How are you and how was your Christmas? Uh, can you imagine I was celebrating Christmas like this? This is even more. I had a scarf. I had to wear a scarf because I was not able to finish my hair in time. I started. Ah, you are fine, wonderful. I started my hair on, I think, on the 21st. Or I was also on live when I was also on live when I was undoing the small braids that I have to put them up on big braids so that I can be able to braid them. But I was not able to finish. I was not able to finish in time. And on the 24th, I was cooking. I was cooking dinner and so I was not able to finish. So I didn't do nothing on the 24th. I started on the 21st. So I did a little bit in the back because I started in the evening on the 21st. Can you imagine? I started in the back on the 21st. I did a little bit further up to here on the 22nd. 22nd and 23rd. I think I started on the 22nd and 23rd. 24th, I didn't do anything because I was cooking. Then on the 25th, we were invited to my parents-in-law. So we went there. So I didn't do anything on the 25th. And we were there on the 26th as well. We left kind of like early evening, towards the evening on the 25th. So I didn't do anything 24, 25th, 26th. And then yesterday, no, 27. 27, I did a little bit more. And then yesterday. So yesterday I did the front. The front I'm not very happy with. Don't know if you can see. It doesn't look so good. It's not nicely. It's not together. The front is not together, but I will undo it later. But I now only have this little left. So I decided, okay, this is no longer Christmas hair. It's New Year's hair. Ah, ish. It's not yet done. That's the problem. It's not yet done. So my light is. I feel like it's too bright for my eyes. So I have to go like this. But I'm going to look on this phone because this phone, for some reason, doesn't allow me to write my comments on there. Ish, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet, but I'll be done today or tonight. Hi, everybody else. So, but it is pretty. It is pretty like this. Patricia, you know most. The back side is getting old while the front is not yet done. That is the truth. And actually that's the reason why I always start in the back. But imagine I started in front. If I started in front, by the time I finish the back, the front will be looking old. So now at least the front is looking a bit new. But do you see how much I did? Do you see how fine these are? At least I did a good job, except here in front it's not quite good because I did it in the evening, so I'll have to undo this part. Eh, this is one of the reasons why I do not do a hair tutorial. I don't do hair videos. Hi, everybody else. I really do hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Um, please do give this live a like. Do like the video, please. I see 2 likes. You can just double tap your phone screen and that will give me a like. I will appreciate it very much. So anyway, I did kind of good. They are a little bit more smaller than I wanted. I was thinking I would do like double of the two. I'll double the 2 braids and make one. But when I started, I just started sectioning small. So I don't know. Next time for sure I will do big. So let's get started. In front, no, when I in the back, I don't use a mirror. I just use my hands to feel to make a line. But I always like to make small line to braid in line like that. I don't just do monshoragata. I don't do just random braids. I I always have to section them out. So in the back, I only do with by feeling. I only do by feeling with my hands, and in front, when I come in front, that's when I can see, and then I use the mirror. So anywho, I'm gonna be done today at least, I think. And I can try and do the gel. But the thing with me, Patricia, I like to wash my braids. I'm not afraid to wash my braids that they will become loose. So the gel will definitely not last long because after a week I wash. And I'm under the blanket though. I'm in the living room on the couch, but I have a blanket because it's cold. Today when we woke up, it was, I think, -5-ish. Or maybe -3 because right now it's even minus -2. It was -2. Maybe it got a little bit warmer, but it's cold. I do have a heater on, but it's still, when I sit on the couch, I have to have a blanket. And then I'm just warm like that. Thank you for the likes. Whoever gave the video a like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. When I do big ones, I will try the gel because I also see people doing with the gel and it looks really nice and the lines comes out really nicely. When I do big ones, after this, I think this one would maybe come out in February somewhere. At least let me keep them for at least let me keep them for 2 months because, oh, I can't have them only for 1 month after this many struggle. It has to last a bit, it must last a bit longer. It's not easy to braid your own hair, but I think I prefer to braid my own hair. It takes too long. It takes too long, but at least I can do it however I want, especially on holiday like now. And when it's not holiday, I do it in the evening and I'm not afraid to wear a scarf to work. or anything. I can wear a scarf, no problem. So I would do, maybe one time I should try and do front first, because I know people will do front because they want to cover the back. But I really just don't like when I'm finished, the front is loose or looking old, like you said, looking a bit old because I started in the back. No, I mean, because I started in front, but yeah, maybe I should try it to do the front one time. I'm not really fast though. Some people are really fast, and I'm not fast because I usually just do my hair myself with my time and watching TV and stuff like that. But when I'm done and I put them down, guys, you will see how pretty they look. I do need to redo the front. I really can't just leave it alone. And that's one thing about me. Like, imagine if I went to the hair salon and they don't do the front nicely, and I'll be so mad. Maybe I'll ask them to redo it and then they still redo it and don't do it nicely. Or maybe I don't have time to ask them to even redo it. And I have to go home like this. I'll be so, I'm always feeling so bad inside. Hi guys, please do give this video a like, please, man. Why don't people like to like the video? Liking is just a matter of clicking, like click, that's it. It does not take much of your time to like it. Takes very little to like the video, but people still won't do it. Liking the video doesn't do, what does it do? I mean, it doesn't do nothing. I mean, it takes you a little effort just to appreciate me being here, trying to entertain you with my braiding. I'm braiding all the way to the end. The other time I did it, I only ended, my hair ends kind of like here. This is where up to where my hair comes, and then there's this short piece left. So since it's very short, I don't just feel like leaving it without braiding. So I braid all the way to the end. But maybe I should even just leave it so I can do it when I'm done, so I can braid all the way to the end. Patricia, do you do your own hair as well? I noticed on your live your hair was looking so nice and pretty. But the other thing is, I don't like a lot of hair on my head. When my head feels heavy, I just really don't like it. And I like to wash my hair, so if it's just too heavy like that, I can't wash it when it's too much. But even this one is too much already. I feel like I have too much hair. I used, how many packets? I think I used 5. I used 5 packets of this hair. So I have an extension piece like this, and I section it in 3, and I section my hair in 3 as well, and just equally give 1 piece of extension to 1 piece of my own hair and braid like normal. I know that this is not a knotless braid. I don't have time for that. I can do a knotless braid where you just add, but I don't have time. Thank you to those who liked the video. Appreciate it. For the 4 people that likes the video, thank you. Do you guys do your own hair? If you are a lady and you're here, do you do your own I mean, for me in Germany, it is a must. I think right now it's a must because one, it is super expensive to go to the salon and have your hair done. Like this now, I think it will cost about 108 euro. If I convert that to my country's currency, it's way too much, and so I just refuse to pay. So I will show you where my hair stopped because like this is still the length of my hair and it hasn't ended yet. I'll show you when my hair ended or when my hair ends so you can see how long my own hair is. Although I have this urge to cut my hair. I have an urge to cut my hair. I don't know why. I have been having this urge for a long time. Maybe I'll cut it in half. Okay, now my hair ended. My hair ended right here. So this is how long my hair is. Ends here. Comes up to here. So then I only have this little blondish left. So I just decided to braid it all the way to the end. Um, but I think what Patricia was saying, I can use gel. Maybe then the line will come out. But I feel like when there are too many like this, even if you use gel, it's just a little bit too much. So I will still finish this later when I'm sitting and chilling. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna braid them a little bit further than where my hair ends and leave it like that. And then the rest I can always just do when I'm chilling, when I'm just chilling. I'm watching TV, then I finish the rest. But all this, all this I finish in the end. Wow, I do have a lot of hair. Like I do have 2 ponytails already. I still feel it's a lot. Usually, I really don't like a lot of hair. I don't like a lot of hair. Sometimes, I mean, I look at people and I'm like, wow, it looks so nice. But I don't have the grace to carry a lot of hair. I'm still here. Am I mute? Can you not hear me? Uh-oh. Let me say hi with my other phone. So, that was me from my other account. I hope you can still hear me, Patricia. I'm still there. I am still there. So I hope you guys can still hear me. Oh, okay. I thought I went mute. Maybe. Because on my other phone I just put it low. I use it to see comments because sometimes on this device that I'm using, the comments just stop somewhere. And then I won't be able to see everybody else's comments. I heard that it rained a lot in Namibia. Actually, Patricia, you live, if you don't mind saying, you live close to Ondangwa or close to Oshakati? If you would say, is your house kind of, is Ondangwa the town you would go shopping to, or Oshakati would be? Because I seen a video from a friend of mine on Facebook, and he was driving in Ondangwa. Was very, very busy, and I see water on the side of the road, and it rains very nicely. And my mom, I talked to my mom on the 24th, and she said it rained as well. I sent some videos of rain in Namibia. Ah, you live in Ondangwa. Okay. So you guys got nice rain there. I seen it on videos. Okay. So you guys receive good rain. Thank God. Oh, hi. Okwenye kwari kunjune ne akwetu. Okwenye was just too much. Okwenye was a lot this year. You done? I'll be here for a while, maybe 1 hour, and then I can just turn on the music. So Okwenye was too much in Namibia. I'm glad people received some raindrops. Oh, I even seen videos that somewhere in Herero land, oh, this tongue twisting of Herero land, it's a bit too much. I can say Helelo land, where there was a lot of rain and people are talking of floods. I don't know if was it even flooding or just too much water. We should not complain, because the drought was just too much. It will rain, eh? Aha! Oh, so it is flood. That side of a pool, so it is a real flood, huh? Wow. Hopefully it brought some fish from Angola or Zambia or whatever. Hopefully it brought some fish so people can enjoy. Eh? And then and then I saw people catching frogs, and apparently a tate, a 50, huh? Is it 54-year-old tate drowned while he was catching frogs. Awiramo Kanthima. He was just going after frogs, and then it got deep, or he landed in this kind of like deep well, or not quite deep, but deeper than the side he was catching frog at first, and he apparently drowned. Oh, we also need to learn how to swim, but with all this water and the fishing we like to do, even myself, I don't know how to swim. Oh, we need to learn how to swim, because we do get water. Even teach our kids. Even teach our kids how to swim, but Mara, how do you teach a kid how to swim when you don't know how to swim? A lot of people don't know how to swim especially in the north, but I would say in Namibia. Maybe mostly just white people who have swimming pool and teaches their kids to swim. Oshibelewa will bring for us, my friend. Oh, I. Me, when I was small, you know, most this well, we always digging the well, trying to follow the rainwater so that we can save some. When it's draining, then we dig the well so that we can preserve some water also. And then when it rains, these wells fills up with water. So when I was young, um, how do I explain Omavo now? Some things I don't know in English, bakwe. Omavo ngaikandikachi mochingirisawa. Me, I don't know these things in English. I don't know how to tell. There's some tubes. There's some, how do you call it? It's a plant, but then at the bottom it has some nice tube that are edible. And we used to, and it grows in water. Oh, it has a beautiful picture, man. Not even picture. It has a beautiful plant and then straw-like thingy where the leaves is attached at. And when you dig deep on the ground, usually in the water, there are tubes that we used to dig up and they are nicely edible. So we were doing that during the rain season. And you know, there are always kids that are jumping in the water. Kids taught themselves how to swim. So they will jump in the water in the deep and be swimming, those who know how to swim. As for me, I stay on the shallow and out of trouble and just mind my own business. And then one day a kid was drowning. There's kids that we were playing with, or we were together with and decided to swim. Or maybe this one just jumped in because others were jumping in, I don't know. And he was drowning. When I was how old? I was maybe 7 or 6, 7 there. And the kid was about the same age or maybe a little bit older, maybe 8, 9 he was. He wasn't a big kid. So he was drowning. And I just saw he would go under and come out this very, oh, the visual is still in my mind. I never ever forget it. He would go in and out, come out like this and go in, still fighting for his life. And the big kids were kind of like on a distance and they finally saw him and came and rescued him before he swallowed too much water. Here. From there, I'm like, no, thank you. I didn't even bother. I'll stay in the shallow. I never bothered to even try to learn how to swim. We were always very cautious of not going in the deep. So I just stay and I never learned how to swim. So I actually have a fear of water. If anything scares me, it's water. But I do like, if there's a boat or anything, I'll go on the boat. I need to learn how to swim. I need to learn how to swim. And then there were some friend of mine. We went to a lake just for a day to chill out. It was on the weekend, and everybody kind of know how to swim except me. My own best friend plotted against me with 2 guys, one American guy and one friend from Caprivi. The 3 of them, and then my friend. I was sitting far, reading my books, laying my towel down and just reading my book. I would go on the shallow just to dip my feet in the water. The 3 of them, they came and picked me up and dropped me in the water in the deep. Apparently, this is how I should learn how to swim. How do you teach somebody like this? This is how I should learn how to swim. They are out there shouting, just kick your legs. I have no time to kick my legs. I'm freaking afraid. I am so afraid of my life. Just kick. I can't kick. I'm looking for the bottom of this lake so I can walk. But there was no bottom because it's just so deep. I don't even know how I got out. Don't know how I got out. But when I see people swimming and floating, My husband is a floaty. We went on holiday to Greece, and there was this beautiful blue color water. And then we went to some spot. What spot was that, babe?
What's some smaller islands?
Yeah, we went to some island on the boat. I am bold enough to go on the boat because, but every time I'm like, what if something happened? I did watch too much movies of something happening in the boat or to the boat and people falling in the water. But I'm like, I do hope it's nothing gonna happen. So we went. They have this beautiful different color of blue water in Greece. Almost everybody, the boat was full, everybody, and it's high. People are just jumping from the boat into the water, diving, choop, choop, choop. And boat here, there's another boat, there's another boat, there's another boat, people doing the same. Me, I was kind of embarrassed, man. I was a little embarrassed. That's when I was feeling sorry. And I was just there in the boat pretending to be taking videos and pictures. But I was really just pretending to be taking videos and pictures. I mean, I was, but if I knew how to swim, I would have still jumped in the water. But I'm just there flexing with a camera, and we had this big camera, and I was having it now looking like a real photographer. But the truth is, I could not swim. It was just me and one old uncle who most probably know how to swim, just decided not, I'm too old to jump in the water. So I have one tate who's who is able to swim but too old to jump in the water. And then there's me, very much young and unable to swim. So the two of us, me and him, was left in that boat all by ourselves. It was a little bit embarrassing, but I need to know how to swim because there's a lot of water here in Germany. But I think a lot of people need to know how to swim. I don't know now, like in the north, how people will go about start teaching people how to swim or kids, because there's always kids dying in some canals or dying in some pond or whatever. And then when we'll be catching frogs and fish and people still dying or drowning, like that 54-year-old Tate who lost his life because cannot swim. Oh. And then it's also maybe our parents' fault because they always say, don't go in the water, don't go in the water. But for me, I just saw, I think my two brothers can swim because I have seen them swimming or jumping in this well, and while we were catching fish, then just jumping in the well. Me, I'm catching fish. I think they can swim because they were not afraid. And for me, since I seen that person drowning, I just decided I will not even be trying anymore. That's it. But now I need to learn. Oh, it is better to learn when you are a child because everything is easier when you are a child than when you are an adult. When you're an adult, try to learn things. Always difficult. But we definitely need to learn how to swim. I don't know who's going to teach who, but then you're going to teach me. But I know that in the north, it is. I don't know how are you going to make parents understand? Like now, at my parents' house, there are 3 little boys, 5 years old and 4.5. These are the best age to learn how to swim, even a little bit late already. How are you going to convince my mother to take this boy to Okandobe or Oshana to teach them how to swim? Because the mom would think if you take them to the water, one day they'll go without you, which is kind of true, and try to learn by themselves But it will be really in their best interest if they learn. My scalp is already dry. I need already to wash next week somehow because I waited too much. I already waited too much with the hair, so my scalp is dry, dry, showing that I need to wash. You think school need to have swimming pool and introduce swimming? It is true, but with which government? It is our government as we know it. Will they even consider that option? I mean, it will really be a good thing, because but you now thinking about the swimming pool at the villages, it is a good idea. Or maybe even if it's not at every primary school, but maybe, I don't know, one school in a region, or a few schools in a region, or in a district, and then kids could have the day to go there and learn how to swim.
We had swimming in school.
Yeah, because you have a swimming pool at school.
No, we had to walk there. It's no water. Was not too far, like a kilometer.
You see now. My husband said they had swimming lessons at school, and the pool was not a school, but they have to walk there. It wasn't too far. You see, people were already much advanced that time, while we are always so behind. I think if they have, like, let's say, Ondangwa district, maybe there are like some municipality even have swimming pool. Like I know in Windhoek, there's a municipality swimming pool open for public. But in Okahanja, like where I used to work, there's none. But imagine if there's in Ondangwa, maybe where would you, where would you put it? It could be owned by a private person, and then the schools would have a special price or special allowance. My dear, it is very much possible, but our government won't do it. They don't have priorities that really benefit the people, mostly just whatever benefit their pockets, or they will have something to cover up their corrupt deed, but nothing that really important. There's a lot of things that our government can do now. Like now, if I start with this topic, I will not finish. For example, now there were a lot of droughts. There were no water. Animals were dying. But now, I think now that it's raining like this, and it happens almost every year, if the government could just plan, and even if this water won't be like enough for the whole year, at least it would help for a certain period of time. Like now that it's raining a lot and the water is just flowing everywhere, if they could just build a dam or two in every region, man, just build a dam and collect this rainwater that are flowing endlessly, and then in the end they will just drown or drain in the ground. If they could just collect that water somehow, somewhere, yeah. I mean, the canals are just not enough. They're shallow, but add something, yeah. And when the droughts come, maybe it could help farmers for like 5 months or so, where people can go, even if it's far, they can drive there with cars to collect water for their animals. Something like that. but the government won't do it. They just don't think. I don't know. People in our government don't think. You know, we do need dams. Dams are just dig a big old hole, like put concrete on it, make sure it doesn't leak, preserve water there, maybe throw in a few chlorines, I don't know, whatever. They did study some water system and whatever, and preserve this water for the animals. Like, maybe we should do this as, now I'm thinking, maybe we should just dig a hole or a big old dam or whatever in our field there at home. But how are we going to cover it up? Most like on Dungu. I think we can also cover it up. Just put man, we can do things like this ourselves. Like in our field there, dig not very big, but you do have some builders, and just a well, a big old well, cement it nicely, and I don't know how you're gonna pour water. Maybe the water that is running from your house, you put a pipe there, the water goes into this ground. When it filled, then you can put omaperekimos on top of omapereki. First you put wood. Here, look at me constructing dams. No, this is now like for personal use. Put wood, put ipereki, and on top of ipereki you put a little bit of concrete to cover it up, and then an opening. And this opening, which time, like August, I don't know, when, I have to think back now because I haven't lived there for a while. And when it's drought, there's no water, you just go in there to Shipimos. Wafika wa Pontungu, you just go there and you feed your animals. And the other thing is also with the grass. I noticed that even at our house, people would preserve this, what you call it, ihenguti, the mahangu stalks. But really, nobody is really cleaning up like on a mission. Even the grass would be out on the field, but people are not really cutting. They'll cut a little bit and put it on top of the trees in the house or the hut. But they don't really do it like we are really preparing for 5 months of drought or 6 months of drought. They just do it as a small routine. But maybe I was meant to be a farmer. Let me go back home and become a farmer. I have a lot of ideas. In fact, I did study agriculture in school. Maybe I should go back and help my mom and my dad with their livestock. I did agriculture in school, but they didn't teach me to this level of preserving grass, water, and what. People were buying milk in the store for their animals, and I was wondering, now where is this milk made from? Are they not supposed to come from cows? Which cow gave this milk, powdered milk? Yeah, one of our kettles, in fact it's my kettle that died, and it was pregnant with a new kettle.
What?
And it just died. Yeah. What do you mean? What? I thought you were listening to something else. My kettle died of drought. I could have saved it somehow. It was about to give birth, but there was not enough food or water was there because we do have tap at our house. But still, that bill will be a lot. But the food was not there. So it just died. So now I lost just 2 cows like that. But anywho, that's our government for you. They won't do nothing important. Or maybe are they working and we just don't see it, or we just don't want to appreciate them. But then they can do more, man. They're lazy. There's a lot of ministry there in this ministry of what. And that ministry always have deputy and deputy what, and they still won't come up with good plans. Even this Ministry of Agriculture, they can focus on helping people and producing food and what. They're lazy, they don't work, and they don't use their brain either. They can come for me if they want. Oh, now what happened? Where did it go? Uh-oh. What happened to my other piece of hair? Hair? Okay. It's just disappeared. Hair? Okay, I see it. So weird. Oh, ish. The complication of your hair going everywhere where it's not supposed to be. Oh, and now this one is loose. Wally. Oh, I'm just going to leave it like this. I see more likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the new likes. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I will be done. I think I will be able to be done on the live, and then I can put my head down for you guys to see it all done. So we have few days to the new year. But are you guys having new year pressure? Do you guys get new year pressure where you're like, I have to do something big this coming year or this new year? I used to do some new year resolution. I wasn't big on doing new year resolution, but I was kind of feeling pressure to put down some stuff. I feel like I failed big time. And then feeling like, maybe I shouldn't have planned, but it is also very good to have plans or to have things you want to work towards for the new year. But yeah, some things are up to us, some things are not up to us. So, but maybe we should still make plans, even if we might not really fulfill these plans, but it is still good to have plans, and you can succeed as well. You cannot succeed, I don't know. But lately, I just feel like things will just happen the way they should happen, whether, I don't know, you made plans or don't make plans. Or let me not discourage anybody. So, do you guys believe in this New Year resolution stuff? Or is it simply just a plan? Okay. Okay. This one is terrible. Whoa. I just realized the piece I was looking for is right here. I left it out completely. Oh, man. So now I have a braid, and this didn't go in at all. How? Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll deal with you later. Continue. Maybe I should have looked in the mirror. I would have seen it. Would have, should have. I was just talking too much to you guys. But maybe I will just stuff it in there. It's okay. This is enough for 3 or 2. I'm just gonna make it 2. It's not easy to do your own hair, guys. Apart from tired arms and long hours of free labor. Maybe it's not really free labor, maybe but it feels like it's free labor because I'm not paying myself. I should pay myself so I can see the money. I can see the money that I was supposed to take to the salon. I should give myself that money. And then it will feel like it's not a wasted effort for nothing. Not for nothing, just, I don't know, maybe it will feel like a little encouragement. Hopefully this time I'm not missing any piece of hair. But I'm also very slow. I'm not a very fast braider. I'm a slow braider. But when I'm doing somebody, if I'm braiding somebody hair, not that I'm super fast, but I'm faster than I'm doing myself, of course. And even when I'm doing somebody's hair, I still like it neat. I have to be satisfied with my work. I can never do, I can never do ochere. I can never do ochere because I like to be happy with my work. And the people that do ochere, I just don't understand. If you don't want to do somebody's hair, just don't do it. Why do you have to do? Somehow. There was one time one of my cousins did my hair in the night. I don't even know. I can never forget this. I can never forget this hair. Oh, yo. So my cousin was doing my hair in the night, and my hair was natural. I was just at the stage of growing out my hair. I was still in primary school. I had to go to school the next day. But the thing with me is, if a person is making a line here, for example, in front of my face, or even when I close my eyes, if that line is skew, I feel it. I feel it on my scalp. But my cousin, I know she was teasing me, but she even make it a point to start right here at the top of my nose, following like this, and more. Obo, the line will be straight. But I feel the line was straight because she was only doing two braids like this with threads. She was braiding with threads, only 2 lines, make this line, kind of like a French braid, but my hair was not long enough. And she even started from my nose like this. She was teasing and we were laughing about it. But what I could not feel is she pulled one braid up here and one was and one was a bit lower. Oh, now when I went to school, it's like my head was like this. did not, in the village, we did not have like really mirrors. We have maybe a piece of mirror like this if you are even lucky. Usually it's just my big cousins that had the mirrors. And then you cannot use that as a child also. So I went to school. Usually you can even just, I don't know, spend a week without even seeing yourself in the mirror when we were in the village. Or you use a small piece of mirror like this. You cannot see your whole head or you cannot see your whole face. So I went to school. When I felt myself like this, even after she finished, when I was feeling myself, I could see that one was higher than the other one was lower. So my head kind of looks like it was like this. But I just went to school. I went to school like that. And my friend at school is like, ah, who did your hair? Who did your hair? And when we were growing up, we don't say cousin, we just say sister because they're really just sisters. Cousin is just English. For us, we didn't really know. There is a word in Oshwam, but it was never used mostly, except when you were describing who the person is to you. But the other people that you know you, if you were in the same house, you just say my sister. So my friend is cool. Who braided your hair? And she was like, did you braid your hair yourself? I said, no, my sister did it. And then she said, oh, there your sister. I'm like, I can feel it. I'm like, why? It's because the line is straight, but the braid one is slightly up higher than the other one. Oh, the time I really realized the extent of how crooked my braid was is when I went to fetch water after school. I went to fetch water, plus the braids were tight. My head was paining, my friend. The braids were tight even more because my hair was just natural and kinky, no straightened, no nothing. She braided them as they were. So I went to fetch water. When I put the jug on top of my head, it was this 20-liter or whatever. Big bottle, if you call them, is it jug or whatever. It was just like this. Now it's like it's resting on top of the bread instead of my head supposed to feel flat like this and then can sit nicely here. No, it was like this. Yo. Yeah, that was fun. That was one part I cannot forget. And another thing, when I started braiding, I was braiding one of my cousin because I kind of grew up, not kind of, I did part of my childhood, I grew up with my cousins, my mom's older sisters. I was at her house, at my mom's older sister's house. So I grew up there. I was braiding one cousin, and then one of the older cousin came and showed me what to do, how to braid. Just a trick that she gave me, and I also never forgot that because I was using it. There's some things from your childhood that you just don't forget, and they are funny. She just kind of like gave me a trick because I was already braiding. Maybe I just needed that trick for that time. Then when I went to high school, I was in the boarding school and I was braiding hair. I was braiding hair, the senior girls' hair at school, and I was making money, extra money. And that's how I bought myself school uniform. Because by braiding hair at school, and I was making money. And I could buy myself extra things that I wasn't able to buy with the money from home. And who was okay? So when I came to Germany and started doing my hair again, kind of reminded me of the time when I was in high school and I was doing my hair myself. And also when I was in Namibia and I had options of having people do my hair because almost everybody can do hair, especially the black people. I mean, do I even need to say black people? Almost everybody can just do hair. My sisters, and I can go to a salon and have your hair kind of nicely done. Until one time you meet somebody who, I don't know, woke up on the wrong side of the bed and just chasing money and decide to do your hair anyhow. But even though in Namibia I would still do my own hair. So I don't know, maybe I should do something with hair to make me money because I was always doing hair. I was doing my mom's hair, I was doing my little sister's hair, was always doing hair. So I think I should do something with doing hair. Or should do something in line of braiding hair. And if I had the opportunity to be braiding a lot, I'll be faster. The only thing I don't like, because when people are like, why don't you start your own salon or whatever? It's not easy to just start your own salon. From nowhere, you have to first have a market where to have this salon and be able to have customers come to you enough to pay rent of the place and make money. And you can still work alone, you have to work with somebody. You can't just start having your salon like that. But one thing is, I don't like to do hair while standing. That's why I never ever worked in a hair salon. I don't like standing for a long time. I guess nobody does. Nobody likes standing for a long time, but me, I get tired though. I get tired of standing. I know people get tired too, but for me, I don't know. I did this part, this once, while we are here chatting. I think I have 3 more rows. Then I'm done. Let's see. Let me make this. Oh, but this is a little bit too big, no? I think I did this one's a little bit too big. Maybe I should reduce a little. Whoop. I should reduce a little here. They're a little bit too big. The next one I'll reduce it a bit. Okay. Okay, I have one more small line and a couple here. This 201. Oh, but this little braids also finishes somebody's edges, so these things eat your edges as well now. At least I only do them. Oh, my butt. My butt hurts. My butt hurts from sitting too long. Okay, I haven't missed anybody's comment yet. At least. I was really hoping I was gonna do bigger braids than this one, so I don't know what happened. But now I would have been finished if I just did big braids. Mara, come next year, I'll be doing a lot of hair. Maybe I'll do hair videos, but not this kind of video where I'm doing small braids, just some styles, I think. But I do want to cut my hair in half. Don't know why. I feel like my hair is not really nice and even, so I might just cut off a bit, like half of it. And then it'll be nice and even. Then I'll be able to work with them easy and hopefully make hair videos and explore a lot or a bit on hair. And see, maybe that's how people start. Just start exploring on hair, and who knows, maybe I'll have a hair business, something. Start mixing my own concoctions. I wonder who will be here when I'm done so they can see my hair. You can see all of my hair. Kindly like this video. And if you haven't subscribed, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel. Tomorrow I'll upload a video. Yesterday we had some snow, and I made a little video of how it looked outside. We took a walk, so I'll put that up tomorrow, and then I'll upload most of the other videos that I wasn't able to upload this year. They will still be nice to watch. But I am excited about this coming year though, because I have a lot of expectations. Maybe not the resolutions, but there are things. I will definitely write down things I want to achieve next year. That is exactly what the resolutions are, but I just don't want to call them a resolution. I don't know what I feel about the resolution. Maybe I have unrealistic expectations of what the resolutions are. Or maybe I have a wrong understanding of, because I feel like if you have a resolution, you're supposed to achieve what you have on your New Year resolution. And that's why I'm hesitant to write some down. But I have things I want to do. I definitely want to work towards next year. So I would write down. But the Bible said, write down some revelation and make them plain. I have no revelation, but I have some things I want to achieve. For sure. Starting with my weight. I gained some weight. I gained some weight, and come next year, the weight have to go. I want to go back to how I was when I came here. That's the first thing on my list of New Year resolution. Lose weight. Or get toned, I don't know. I need to lose weight for sure. I know a person looking at me thinking, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I see you, Pat. We should have plans though and work towards our plans. I definitely believe that. But hopefully when we don't fulfill our plans, that we don't beat ourselves up for that. As long as we try our best. Sometimes it's not just it just didn't work out, but I definitely do have plans of things I want to achieve. And then just pray and give it your best. And then the Lord will do the rest. Oh my gosh. I hope so. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm close to being done. I'm close to being done. Yo, this hair started a long time ago. Long time ago in Bethlehem. I used to do, you see how small these braids are? Okay, not quite small. I used to do small. I remember there was a time maybe the first time I did ponytail. This is what we call ponytail in my country. The first time I did this, my braids were smaller and neat. And they took me a long time as well to do them. But I was very determined to do it, and they look nice. I was happy. When I used to do my own ponytails in Namibia, oh, as small as I wanted. Nice, nice. And then one of my best friend in Namibia used to do my hair too. And she does them very nice. And she liked to do nice work like me as well. So she used to be, for the longest time, the only one who would do my hair apart from myself. Then I found another girl who was doing nice hair. Until the one day she did my hair fast and just want money and did them so horrible. You would think there's no relationship with the first person who did my hair and this first and second time she did my hair and the last time she did my hair. You would think, no way, it's the same person. She did my hair so horrible and I was going somewhere. I think I was even coming to Germany like the next day. So I couldn't really just undo my hair. I was very angry. That's the last time she saw me. That's the last time she saw me. And then she used to see me in town and say, when are you coming for your hair? I'm like, it is not me you will see. It will be a ghost from your past. Not me, never ever, forever. Can't mess up my hair and expect to come back or get a second chance. No, not me. You mess up my hair once, I am sorry, you are gone. Never ever again. Oh, I hate it when somebody did my hair so bad. And I paid you. I didn't give you bad money. I gave you good money. I hate it so much. Ooh, it is now warm. Is it because I'm talking? I'm feeling a bit hot now. I'm gonna make this two or just one. Oh. make this one one too. It's big. It is big, big, big. Thank you guys for joining me and for staying this long. Just hang on for a little bit longer and you will see my finished product. Just a little bit longer. And this is just so small. Okay. What time is it? Ah, it is 4:46 here and it's very dark already. Ugh. Is it warm?
Warm?
Uh-huh.
Not really.
Not really.
I find it cold.
Oh, I feel warm maybe because I'm talking here on camera. Plus my blanket here as well. So. For some reason, when I do my hair, I try not to pull too much, but I always, in the end, they're super tight, especially here. There's some that are super tight that I feel like I need to undo, or else.
Bigger sweater.
Oh, you want to get a sweater and I'm warm. Okay, it's definitely me talking that is making me warm. Hey. Wow. Can I have one?
Fertig mit life.
Hmm?
Are you done with your life?
Nope, I'm still here. My viewers are not talkative. Not talkative at all. Oh. Today is Sunday. I don't know, for some reason when it was kind of like official Christmas, I just forgot. I didn't pay attention to the dates or the days, not the dates, the days of the week. The dates I know, the days I'm just like, I don't know, it's today Monday. Nani, it was already Friday. Mm. Ooh, this is a small piece of hair. It's just a small piece of hair. Too small. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think this has turned into a silent life. Actually, it's just not easy to talk to yourself when people are not talking back. I can only talk for so long, but when people are not talking back, it's a little bit difficult. But then, at first, I thought I had small braids that I did with my own hair, and I thought, okay, I'll just gonna keep these and be wearing. I do have two. Oh wait, I have three wigs in my life. One I never wore actually. Wow, that's funny. I have two short wigs, one bob straight, one curly wig, also bob, and then one long straight. That long one I never wore because it was the hair, what you call this, sew in hair that I wore when I got married 6 years ago. And then I never really did anything. I got funny thing is, ne, guys, let me tell you a little story. Whoever is here, have I ever had sew in? I think once before. Once before I had sew in. It was kind of like a bob. And the second time I had sew in was when I was getting married. So before that time, I only had one sew in. And then the second time was when I was getting married. So I got married here in Germany first. I came to get married here. It was in July. And then was it 3 days later after getting married here, we went on a plane. My husband, my sister, and I back to Namibia because I came with my sister. Just one of my sister followed me here, and then my friend. So to come and get married in Germany. So it was me, my sister, and my friend. But my friend flew back by herself. My husband and I and my sister, 2 days or 3 days later, flew back to Namibia together to now have a wedding in the north. So before we came to Germany, I had this sew in hair from Namibia. God made I fixed them up myself on my wedding day here in Germany. I fixed them up myself, not so good at all. But I had long, straight hair, and we went back to Namibia the night before the wedding or the day before the wedding. I went, no, yeah, the day before the wedding, I went to the salon to the lady who did the hair in the first place. She's my friend in Oshakati. Was it even Ongwediva this side? Ongwediva, let me say. And then she cleaned the hair and blow them out the day before the wedding. Got married. She came to the house to fix my hair. It was some hot mess kind of style that I had on my wedding day, plus my very hot mess makeup as well. So we got married and we stayed maybe 2 nights after the wedding in the village, drove back the 3rd day or so to Okahanja because we were going to Swakop for maybe a week honeymoon or so. And before my husband flew back to Germany and back to work, and I have to stay behind. So we went back to Okahanja because Okahanja is my base. I worked and lived in Okahanja for a long time before I got married, and left some stuff at the house and pick up some stuff that we went with to Swakop. So imagine I just got married like, let me say a week, because I got married in Germany and then 3 days or so later we flew back to Namibia and then attended a wedding there or so. So then 3 days after my wedding in the north with this hair, we're driving to Swakopmund, and I decided I'm tired of this. I decided, no, I'm tired of this weaving or sew-in or whatever you call it. In the car, much to the shock of my new husband, I don't even know what he thought about. I started removing this hair, just pieces. He's driving. I started with the scissor cutting the thread and removing, and he was just looking, I think, trying to be calm, or like, oh my gosh, who did I marry? I was like, who did I marry? And so I think my hair was, yeah, it was natural, but I might have had a little bit of a texturizer in it. So it was not really relaxed, but it was not 100% natural. So now I have this bird feather looking kind of hair, and I don't have anything to wash my hair. I don't have shampoo. So we had to go to the shop. I buy shampoo, and then I wash my hair that first night of, I don't know, our honeymoon in Swakop. And I wore my hair like this because I am just comfortable either with braids or my own hair. I'm never comfortable with wigs or weaves on. In fact, I only have 2 times weaves on in my whole life. 2 times. And so I came with that hair to Germany back, and it just stayed packed up. This weave on, it just stayed packed up until I went with it back to Namibia, and my sister turned it into a wig. And so that's my 3rd wig, and I never wore that wig. I came back with it. It's somewhere in the house here. I have never worn it since she made it. And so when I did my hair first, I thought, okay, I'll just be wearing the wig for, and then when I'm tired, I can wear these little braids that I had. And then I thought, oh, let me do something. I look a little bit too local for this Christmas holiday and started braiding this hair after I changed my mind, and then it didn't work out because I didn't finish. So I ended up wearing a scarf on Christmas. So I'm a hot mess, guys. A hot mess. And this is gonna be 3. Yeah, can you tell I'm about finished? I'm about finished. Sometimes I see people looking nice in their wigs, and I feel like I want one too, but I don't know. I have to wear them a lot to get used to it. Sometimes I want one with bangs. I might try one with bangs because I do have a long face. I think when bangs come here, it will look nice on me because I have face. Oh, I can't wait to get up from here because my butt is definitely feeling it. Oh, and I've been sitting here in this position for a long time, for many days. I'll be glad to be done. Oh no! Oh shoot! I need extra hair because I only have 2 pieces left. I need about 3 more that I can get from here. This is the hair that I'm using. They look like this. We call it ponytails. I don't know why. They look like a pony. Look like a ponytails. So I will need about 3 pieces from there in order to finish. Oh, it's hard when you are in front like this and my neck. Yo, beauty is pain, hey? Beauty is pain, they
Not
say.
for me.
Not for you, huh? You don't even pain when they're slapping you around, cutting your hair. Good for you. For me, it's paining because I pull too hard here. I don't know why I pull hard. But when I'm doing it, it doesn't feel like I'm pulling. My butt hurts. Oh, my butt hurts. Oh, dang it. My butt hurts a lot. I feel like I'm sitting only on my bones. My flesh disappeared on my body. Whew. But I can keep this hair for as long as I want because when they're old here in front, at least I can repair them. If, I don't know, there might be other ladies, especially here in Germany. When you move overseas, you don't know how to do hair. I think you'll be forced to learn, but I know that a lot of people either cut off their hair or they just wear a lot of wigs or they have a straightened hair or relaxed hair, because if you don't, you either have to cut it off, but to go to a salon all the time and pay €8, 120 every, I don't know, every 2 months or so. I mean, it's possible, but For me, it will not be possible because even in Namibia, I didn't go to the salon that much. I'm stingy like that. But I liked it when I was in high school and people used to come to me and do their hair. Because I always do very good. I like doing good job. I like seeing good work and people appreciate good work. So they always come to me. Plus my prices were very, very reasonable. I mean, who can't pay $15 to $20 Namibian dollar? That's how much I charged when I was in high school. It was a long time ago too. So, but what I would charge now maybe 180 for what I charged for 2015 Namibian dollars. Now it's like 200, 180 if you are lucky. Braiding your hair in Namibia is also becoming super expensive. My younger sister cannot braid her hair. Cannot braid her own hair. So, and her hair is thick and coarse. I think mine is a little bit softer compared to hers, but hers is just thick and hard. Mine is kind of hard, soft hard, but hers is hard, like grass hard, straw hard, you know. And she can't do hair. Like, you got to learn, it's not difficult. You're just not desperate enough, that's how. Now that's why. When you're desperate enough, you're gonna learn. You have to learn. I don't even know how I learned to do my own hair, to be honest. I just started. I'm sure I did a lot of who knows what I did. But you learn eventually with more practice. The more you practice, the more you learn. And I'm sure also for me, the more I practice, the more faster I can get. I can get faster. Because now I'm not fast. But I don't have an opportunity. In fact, the only issue is that I like to be free on weekends to do my own thing. I thought, let me start looking for customers to do their hair on weekend. Advertise myself, but I wanna be free on weekends and do my own things. I don't wanna stay at home or go to somebody's house and do hair. Unless you pay me 150 euro, then I'll do it. 150 euro that I don't want to pay, but I'll be happy to take it. I'll be happy to take it from somebody who wants their hair nicely done. But you must have time. You must really have time because I will do good work, but I take time. I can do good work, but I take time. I don't know. I do want to practice and do fast. But I don't know. I must sacrifice something. Sacrifice my weekend and do hair. Or sacrifice the money and have free weekend. Okay. it helped today because I already have this hair sectioned out and ready, but I need 3 more. I'm done, guys. 3 more and I'm done. Finally. Let me not be too tight on here. Ooh. And I can braid my baby hair. Which one is baby hair even? Baby hair that we used to shave. I have a cousin who have hair up to here, and she used to shave them off so that her face can be a little bit more wider. I'm like, now you don't have to shave. I think she doesn't have edges too because she used to braid small ponytails. Now she don't have to shave. Braids shaved her off. But I have lost some hair on here too. These braids that we like so much. Mm. Oh, oh, what happened there? Why did I go to that side? Oh, so, oh no, it's oh shit, my tripod battery died. Why don't you just stay like this? Why are you guys be wobbly? Okay, stay there. My tripod died, so it just flipped itself. Okay, so let me quickly make 3 more hair from here and I'll be done, guys. I'll be done. Oh, come on. Don't complicate me. Mhm. Second one. And the third one. I still do the old way, guys. I still do the old way of doing the three parts like this. I know it's the old way, but that's the best I can do on my own, on myself, than doing this knotless when you add. I can do that too, but I can do that better on somebody, not on myself. On myself, I can do on big braids, but with the small one, I have to still just do this so I can be faster. If this is even faster. All right. You guys remember when we used to do our hair at the village? When this extension hair first came out, and we can buy them in, where did we? It wasn't in Pep at first. It was just some other shops that had them, and our parents would yell at us because they will catch chickens, this hair, and be wrapped up around the chicken's ankles. Mm, And the chicken's ankles will be swollen. So we have to catch the chicken and try to untangle them. And then I know that when we did the hair at my grandma's house, oh, she was not happy. She was not happy with this at all. But now, even here in my house, oh, there's hair everywhere. I have to vacuum tomorrow and clean here on the couch where I'm sitting because there's definitely a lot of hair. Oh, okay, this is such a small piece. Oh, it's a small piece. It's not too tight. Mhm. I don't know. It will probably be undone, this one as well. Doesn't feel so good. What did I do? I don't know. Wow. It's a bit tight on one side, loose on the other side, tight on one side. Would you guys have patience to do this small braids like this? I mean, I don't have patience. I just started and then I have no choice but to finish. Oh, you, I think, I'll start undoing this one right away because it's so annoying me, this one right here. Don't look good at all, and it's in front, so I have to definitely undo it. But after the live has ended, of course. Okay, this one later. Uh-huh. What? What the heck? What do you mean? Ooh, I don't get it. I kind of like went out of live for a second and now it's like I just been live for 1 minute. YouTube be tripping. Don't play. Okay. How do I do this one? This. Okay. This one I'm gonna do the old way also. Check. Ah, a little complicated. Oh my gosh. Ah, come on. Come on, work with me. Okay. Ooh, too tight. I think it's gonna fall out. This this braid is gonna fall out because it's just too small. Please do give the video a like if you haven't liked the video and subscribe if you haven't. Just subscribe for this effort that I put in here. What? Oh gosh. Oops. Ooh, it looks super tight from one side. Oh my god. I don't know how I did this one. It looks super tight from here. Oh, I'm gonna loosen it a little. Oh my god. It looks super tight. Can you see it? It's not good to be super tight. Okay, guys, last one right here. Last one. Last one. Can you see it? This is the last one. I was avoiding this hairstyle for the reason that I don't want my hair to fall out on the side because it's just starting to grow back. And then I changed my mind. Okay, last one. Let's go. Please don't be too tight. Don't be too tight and don't be too loose. Last one. I'm super excited. Do you see how long it took me to finish that small portion that was there? Imagine the whole head. And I don't have a big head, but I have a lot of hair on my head. That's just the struggle that I have. It's not a bad struggle, but it's a struggle. It is good to have a lot of hair than less hair, but when you're braiding it yourself and it's natural, you definitely suffer. Oh, this one need immediate undone. It's what I'll do right after this one right here. These two and then these two, maybe this whole line in front. I'll undo it as we watch TV. Let me just do this and show you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me for this long. Whoever is still here from the beginning, thank you very much. I do appreciate you so much. And those who gave me a like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. As you could have told, or as you could tell, it's not easy to talk to yourself. But when you see that there are people, then yeah, it makes it easier. So thank you for sticking around or passing by, stopping by, or how do I call it? Okay. I'll finish this to the end later, but without further ado, let me show you. So this is what I did today. Let me show. Okay, this little batch here is what I did today with you guys. Yeah. Let me now show you. Let me show you how I look. Let me show you all my hair done. Oh, this one just want to go to the side because I've been holding them to this side. But this is how I look. Oh no, come back. Then this hair just want to lean against this way. Okay, I might as well just put it to this side then. So, ta-da! Done, guys. Let's see. How do I look? As I put you here in front of me. I'm done. I am done. So this is my hair. All this done by self. Done by Bella herself. Oh, I wish I can turn, but I can't turn without scattering everything because my phone is now on my lap. I can just show you like this, but I will get up and do a little short. But this is how it looks. Cook. Pretty, no? Pretty like this. I am happy. I just have to undo this one. You can see why. It looks like done by a child. And this one, I have to undo these three. And yeah, but it's so nice. Look at it. And it's long like this, but I would show you later. I will make a little short that I'll post, and you can see when I'm standing, because now I'm still sitting down. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is it. This is it. This is it. It's long like that. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. Thank you for always supporting my live stream. Thank you, Patricia, who was here and engaging as well. Thank you for all the likes. Ooh, Christmas hair, what? This is now New Year's hair, what? New Year's hair, what is on point. Look. If you want to do your own hair, don't be afraid, just do it. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Please continue again in 2025. If the Lord's willing, we all make it there. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.